Sadie then goes to Rosalio with the situation. Rosalio is angry and threatens to go to Zach's house and break his legs. He also mentions that he knows people. Sadie and Rosalio then have a 3-hour FaceTime that night, and she gives him Zach's address, saying, if he has yours, you should have his. Well, I guess if he has your info, you should have his. Please note this next message is deleted from Sadie's phone, but present on Rosalio's phone records. Zachariah Anderson lives in Mequon.
Already figured it out. I did a little bit of Facebook investigations.
I just went fucking off the rails on him a few minutes ago.
Please note this next message is deleted from Sadie's phone but present on Rosalio's phone records. That's what I'm gonna do. I already reached out to old friends. I can be hands-free from this situation. Please note this next message is deleted from Sadie's phone but present on Rosalio's phone records. Just a good old ass whooping, maybe broken leg or something. For the record, only if you say it's okay.
Please note this next message is deleted from Sadie's phone, but present on Rosalio's phone records. What texts?
Please note this next message is deleted from Sadie's phone, but present on Rosalio's phone records. Then delete those texts from your phone. Please note this next message is deleted from Sadie's phone, but present on Rosalio's phone records. 6813 Highland Road, Mequon, Wisconsin, 53092. Is this accurate?
Poppy no snitch. In reviewing Rosalio's phone, it's discovered that he navigates to Zach's address on the Waze app, although it is unknown if he actually went there at the time. Zach says in a text message on May 1st, "You always refuse to say we're done. You refuse to say it's over. You act angry with me for taking interest in someone else while you and Booger sleep in the same bed." During this text exchange, it's apparent that Zach is confused, angry, and hurt. He doesn't seem to be a fan of Rosalio based on the information he found out about him either. He is frustrated that Sadie refers to Rosalio as a friend when he knows that Sadie and Rosalio are looking for more. He tells Sadie in a text, "That is your choice, and that isn't something that I could offer you and I, a future together." Around this time, Solomon, Zach's brother, claims that Sadie was still coming to family functions despite Sadie testifying in trial that she felt harassed and stalked by Zach.
Because on the weekend of, I believe it was May the 2nd of 2020, she came to my sister's birthday party. I believe that they left separately, but she still stayed and hung out. She spent time with our family. She was standing next to Zach.
And figure it out for the kids. We know that Zach was still allowed at Sadie's home, which is evident in some text messages between the two. March 21st, she was surprised not finding Zach at the house when she woke up, and she texted him and asked him about it. "Morning. When did you leave? I thought you were going to stay."
Good morning, pretty lady. I left when everyone fell asleep last night.
Okay, but you fell asleep first. This suggests that Zach being over and even staying the night was not completely out of the question at this point. In fact, we know that Zach would go over as often as he could to help tutor their 12-year-old daughter. He was trying to stay involved with the kids as much as he was able. That same night, March 21st, Zach asked Sadie if she has a date with Rosalio later. She ended that text exchange with a "Good night, Z-Bear."
You and Leo got date night tonight? What's the plan? Huh, good night.
Good night, Z-Bear. It seems like an odd goodbye to send someone you're in a toxic place with, because Sadie claims that Zach was stalking and harassing her, and that she was afraid of him through this time period as testified to on the stand. The same time period where she was inviting him over and continuing to use pet names. Zach also seems to be confused about this too. He told her the next day, March 22nd, in a text, "I don't have any fight left for you. I don't have any arguments. I have questions, some feelings. Good night, Sadie Bear. I love you." In the following clip, you can hear Zach's lawyer describe more text conversations between Zach and Sadie in March, where Sadie makes it clear she wants to make things work.
March 24th, 2020, Miss Beecham receives a text from Mr. Anderson that says, "You got other dudes, and I am supposed to find someone who wants to spend time with me." The state says that the evidence will show that she's not trying to spark up the relationship again. But there's instances, and you'll hear the testimony, that Miss Beecham continuously refers to Mr. Anderson as Babe. His nicknames On March 28th, 2020, she texts Mr. Anderson and says, "Good night, A-Bear." She continuously, from January 2019 all the way up to May 17th, 2020, says things like this.
I don't really know what this is, but I didn't do it. I'm innocent, Judge. Not guilty. I'm innocent.